Let's go to the US, where again the take-up of weight loss medications like Ozempic has been huge. And we'll go to Victoria first, and I'll ask Victoria the same question. Above and beyond perhaps whether or not you think that they are a net positive or negative for humanity, do you think that the government in the US or the UK should be subsidising them and then supporting people in getting on them?
Subsidizing, no. Obviously that's more of a question in the UK than it is in the US. But what I will tell you is that one thing that RFK Jr., of course, now Trump's current HHS Secretary of the Health Department here in the US, one thing that he talked about quite extensively on his political campaign for president before he joined forces with President Trump was that he wanted to get some of these big pharma advertisers off the airwaves, and that has not happened. And all of these Ozempic, Wegovy, Row, all of these brands, their advertising is absolutely constant, regardless of how you get your information, whether that's on podcasts or YouTube or any number of streaming services that you may have. So, if there is something that the government actually wants to do here in the US, I would say it would be to crack down on that advertising. Of course, television programs, particularly news, do need to be paid for in some way, and I do realize that. As a journalist, I may be biting our own industry in the butt a little bit when I say this, but at the end of the day, you cannot get away from this. Even if you had absolutely zero interest in partaking in this, it is being drilled into your head that you need this pretty much at whatever weight you are. Some of these ads, they feature women that might have 5 to 15 pounds to lose versus when it actually might have somebody that it should be targeting that has more like 50 to 100 pounds to lose. And so I think that these advertisements aren't very truthful, and that actually is something that our government should look into.